So you're probably wondering, what is a blessing loom or modern day Sou Sou, friends and family share, whatever name you want to call it, what is it and is it legal? More likely than not, you've clicked on this video because someone has invited you into their blessing loom or modern day Sou Sou structure, and you're wondering if it's a pyramid scheme, if it's a legitimate way to make money. So I've actually answered some of these questions in previous videos before, but I was seeing that in the comment section, there would be some things that I maybe didn't touch on in the video or touched on in one video that I didn't in the previous one. So in this video, I'm going to combine two different things. First, how the blessing loom and modern day Sou Sou actually works. I'm gonna break it down for you, show you how the money flows, and then after that, I'm going to go over all of the legalities of these schemes. So at the end of this, you'll be able to know how a blessing loom, modern day Sou Sou, friends and family share actually works, and then you're going to be able to know if it is illegal. Now real quick, if you end up enjoying this video and get value out of it, be sure to give it a like and consider subscribing with that alert bell on so you don't miss any future videos about money. All right, let's roll right into how a blessing loom or modern day Sou Sou actually works. All right, so if you've ever seen one of these two diagrams or something similar to it, it usually looks like an octagon with a bunch of colors. There may be some icons or other things on there, but these are all indicative of a pyramid scheme, a Ponzi scheme, and something that you should not do. So here's how it works. Someone will usually contact you asking you if you want to join their gifting circle or family and friends circle, and they claim that whatever initial investment you make, they'll be able to 8 times it. So in this example, we're going to say $100 up front, and by the 4th week, you're going to be getting $800 back. Now I've seen variations of this where they're promising $4,000 for an initial $500 investment. It's all the same thing no matter what amount of money you put in at the beginning. All right, so here's the diagram I'm going to be using to explain this whole concept of a Sou Sou, modern day Sou Sou, whatever you want to call it. And you can see it basically looks like a flat pyramid. There's outer rings, which goes all the way up to an inner central point, and sometimes it has icons on it. This one is used kind of as a combination of two different ideas. We're going to be looking at the outer rings with fire icons or a blue icon. Either way, this is what I'll be talking about when I go through this situation. Okay, so this entire friends and family system goes off the fact that people are going to be inviting more people to the group. So as we can see in this diagram, you see me at the bottom left. I'm Nick and I have a minus $100, but in this case, John, the person above me in the diagram, has actually invited myself and Sarah right next to me. So when you get invited to one of these groups, you're actually going to be paying whatever amount it is. In this case, we're using 100. So both myself and Sarah will be invited by John, but then we pay the initial 100 to whoever is in that middle spot. In this case, it will be Terry. Now, as you can see, since this is a pyramid scheme, there's a whole other side to this. So everyone has been inviting more and more people, and in this week, which is week 1 for myself, everyone on the outer ring is giving $100 to Terry. So this scam uses 4-week cycles. So basically every week, I'm going to be moving up a position in this diagram. So in week 2, I would move to the green position where John is currently, and then whoever I invited will be in those 2 blue slots, and they will pay their initial $100 to whoever is in the middle point of the diagram for that week, which in this case, it would be Will, because Will is on my side of the diagram at pink in week 1, so he will move up to that middle slot in the next week. So that's whoever I invited will be paying. So let's skip forward to week 4. I'm going to be week 4 the central person because that's how it works, and just assume everyone under me has been inviting their 2 people per week and moving up as the diagram shows. So we will see week 4 right here. I'm in the middle and I'm actually gaining my $800 from every single one of those outer ring people in the fire position. So these are all of the people that are being invited in on that week, and they're each paying their entry fee of $100 to myself because I'm in the middle position. Now at this point, I'm up $800, but we have to remember I paid $100 to get into this group, so effectively my net profit at this point is $700. But then here's the pyramid scheme catch. On every 4th week, when you're getting paid, so this is week 4, this is my first payout from that group of fires or the outer ring of this pyramid. When I get paid, I actually gift, and this is where the gifting circle or the blessing loom comes into play, and you're actually going to gift the initial person you gave your money to another $100. So at this point, I get paid my $800 from all the new people, but then I take another $100 and pay it back to Terry. So I told you guys, remember Terry, we're gonna be paying him again. So basically every 4 weeks, I'm going to be paying Terry $100. Now the way this works moving forward, I don't have to invite any more people into the circle. That's gonna be the jobs of those outer people. So they're just gonna keep growing and growing this group, and every 4 weeks, the money's basically flowing up. So in 4 more weeks, and I'm gonna show you week 8. So let's just say we went another 4 weeks. The initial people that gave me my $800 are going to be gifting me another $100 because now they're going to be in the middle or at the top of their circle because they'll only be at week 4. So once they get to the middle, they receive their money from all the people on the outside, and then they give me a portion of that money. And then I give a portion of that money to Terry. So every 4 weeks, you can see the money just keeps flowing up and up. Now where this gets bad is say, okay, 1 week, some people don't invite other people. There aren't 2 more people joining from every single person. That's where pyramid schemes fall apart, and that's why they're not sustainable, and therefore they are illegal and should not be done by anybody. Now, if you wanted an accurate image of what this would look like on week 8, I would actually have to draw 4 more rings around this ring just to show the other layers of people being brought into the group. And as you can imagine, if this goes on for a year, this circle will be huge, and someone is just sitting at the top getting all of that money coming in. Okay, so now we know how these schemes actually work and how people make money from them. I'm going to now talk about if they are legal or not. And I'll give you a hint, they are illegal, but be sure to watch this so you know why. All right, now some warning signs for a fake Sou Sou. A fake Sou Sou has also been called a blessing loom, the modern day Sou Sou, friends and family share. There are a bunch of different names, but people are claiming that they're just taking a real Sou Sou and making it better because it can make you some money. So the first and biggest sign you should look for when determining if a group you're about to join is a scam or not, just see if they have people recruit people, and that's pretty much a dead giveaway that it is based off a pyramid scheme structure. So under the modern day Sou Sou or blessing loom, you'll be invited into the group, but then you'll be asked to invite 2 more people. And then those 2 people have to invite 2 more people. And the cycles just keep going like that. Another warning sign that it's a scam is that you're promised profits. In a real Sou Sou, you do not get any profits from it. It's just a good way of saving your money. So any Sou Sou that's telling you there's gonna be an 800% return, it's definitely one of these pyramid scheme blessing loom scams. Again, in these blessing loom or modern day Sou Sou scams, you can basically tell that it's a scam because there are no goods or services being provided for the money you're making. A lot of you in my comments for my previous videos said, well, investing's the same thing. You're just making profits out of thin air. That's not the case, as investing in stocks is investing into a company that sells goods or services. In a blessing loom or modern day Sou Sou, there's just gifting going on. So you're not actually paying for any goods or services. And the fact that it's money gifting that actually makes you the profit makes it illegal. This actually falls under many state laws as illegal under a pyramid scheme. A quick search on Google for blessing loom will show you how many states this is illegal in and how many people are getting scammed out of their money across the nation. You can even see the friends and family share structure or diagram in the results for blessing loom scam, and the Better Business Bureau has came out and said these type of scams, regardless of what they're called, are a scam and are illegal. I'll also put some links in the description to laws that state that these type of money gifting systems are illegal, but here's the general overview of why it's illegal. Now, most states define a pyramid scheme as some type of group that intends to make money off people joining the group. And that's exactly what a modern day susu or blessing loom is. You get money basically by the amount of people that join the system. Once people stop joining your system, there's no money to be flowing around. Many of you think that this modern day susu is not a pyramid scheme because once you get to the middle or the top, you're then rotating back around to your original position. But what you guys don't think of is the tactics that these people are using to make you think that it's not a pyramid scheme. There's still people in your susu that are inviting more people, and that's how the money keeps flowing into the group. Now, some of you probably will still think that I'm lying about this, but please go research Blessing Loom and even type in your state. It's bound to show that your state has laws against pyramid schemes and money gifting groups where there's no goods or services provided. Now, I'm not saying you can't make money this way, but it is an illegal way of making money. The most common way these type of groups get caught is when at the lower levels, someone gets invited in, they pay their money, but then those that were invited don't actually invite others, and then their money's lost because the money has dried out. Then those people go to law enforcement, they tell them about the group, and then the group is shut down, and those in the group can actually be fined or tried in court. I hope I was able to help some people out in this video. If you enjoyed it, go down below, hit that subscribe button with the alert bell so you don't miss any future videos about money. I'll see you guys in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.